Looking back on childhood memories, I always go back to Christmas time. Christmas is when, in my opinion, the best dishes are made. We have penne alla vodka, shrimp scampi, stuffed flounder, mussels, and more. But the best part is dessert. Growing up, we went to my grandparents' house for Christmas Eve, and my grandmother made the same desserts my mother does now. Over the years, she has added more, but has always kept with tradition by making the original cookies my grandmother made. One type of cookie my mother started to make about 12 years ago are rainbow cookies. They have become a traditional dessert she now makes every Christmas. Rainbow cookies are an Italian dessert that represent the Italian flag. The colors mimicked in the rainbow cookies from the Italian flag represent green for hope, white for faith, and red for charity. Though extremely difficult to make and time-consuming, they are worth it. Behind me are the ingredients needed to make rainbow cookies. You will need 12 ounces of almond paste, a cup and a half of margarine, a cup and a half of sugar, 6 eggs separated, 3 cups of flour, red and green dye, raspberry jam, and apricot preserves. The first step in making rainbow cookies is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Take 3 13 by 9 by 2 pans and grease them. Line the pans with parchment paper and grease the pans again. Break up the almond paste and put it to the side. In one bowl, beat the margarine and sugar together, adding in the egg yolks one at a time. With an electric mixer, beat the egg whites to stiff meringue. Put a pinch of cream of tartar in the sugar, margarine, egg mix. Beat with a mixer one way around, adding the meringue mix to the sugar mix. In 3 separate bowls, put 2 cups of the batter in each bowl. Leave one plain, put red dye in one, and green in the last. Bake all 3 in the oven for 12 minutes. After 6 minutes, switch the top and the bottom pans. Take the pans out and let them cool. You want to place the green layer down first. Once all the layers are cooled, spread a 1/4 cup of raspberry jam on top. Place the yellow layer on top of the green layer and spread a 1/4 cup of apricot preserves on top. Last, place the red layer on top of the yellow. Wrap the entire cake in plastic and wrap and refrige overnight. Take out of the fridge the next day and let sit until it reaches room temperature. Put half a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips in a double boiler and frost the cake. Place the cake back in the fridge for an hour. After an hour, take the cake out of the fridge and let it sit until it reaches room temperature. Then cut and serve. And this is the finished product of the rainbow cookies. In conclusion, I encourage you to create your own family traditions while enjoying one of mine.